First blood.
SF, or one of Abed's best heroes as well.
TA is still viable, even though it's kind of become a bit of a forgotten hero.
Tinker.
Tinker.
Hero just has a hard time. He just gets kited really hard, usually, in most games. And you're really relying on your God Strength, which is quite a big tool.
Oh, they do have the tag team trying to keep Ego alive, and they're going to slow him down with that. Soul Assumption, lots of damage. Everybody's taking it now. Visage dishes it out. First blood drawn by the Visage and chasing forward. See if they can find that kill in the Tusk. They will be able to bring him down. He's got 3 charges there of that Soul Assumption if he wants to turn and throw it out onto MP, but look like
that's the boring lane. That's going to be like the trade farm lane until maybe Ice gets some like amazing opportunity with like higher level points in Ion Shell that he can stack up, but I don't really see Faithbeyond get solo kill very often.
Jabs, half HP, Snowball, trying to get him. They will hit on the Inkswell there though. A little bit of sticking around too long as Jab turns to fight. He will get brought down. But yeah, this Tusk, my god, he's living forever.
And DJ too, the right click's coming out from the Lich and the Visage. They can't quite get the vision.
And turns this as they want to try and take down MP. The punches, it's so slow with that Grave Chill debuff, and they want to try and kill him off the Snowball. Chase forward for more. MP, he's still living through this one, and DJ living as well as they move back in with jabs. They kill off the Tusk, who's gone too far finally, and suddenly it's all falling apart for EHOME. They're going to lose too.
That was quite a big mistake there by Town. That one. It was looking great for them and then, yeah, just a little bit of an overcommitment. And the power, they have so much like damage reduction in this lane. When I see DJ, he is more than likely dead here. But like the damage reduction and the saves that they come out, like even throwing in...
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. A full level?
This is amazing. Like, I know Abed's been moving around trying to get runes a lot, but ASD is owning this lane now.
Dire's middle tower is under
I wonder how much of an impact that, taking the raises level 1 and forcing out another salve early ended up having.
Yeah, I mean, there's no bottle on Abed, and he's been going for runes constantly. It's definitely had a bit of an effect here.
Abed will stack up there while simultaneously shrining. MP is going to get hit here by the Snowball with the War Cry. The turn now onto Ego, but the Frost Shield there, it's onto the Tusk, which means that maybe a bit more of a target is this Visage, but they turn now onto the Tusk and see if they can kill him off. Still a little bit more HP to run through. The Soul Assumption might be enough. MP is going to die, and they miss there on the Stroke Fade as well. Ego still trying to run away. He is eventually going to be brought down. Very low armor on that hero. The tag team trying to turn, see if they can kill off DJ. The Snowball dodge, yet again, it happens over and over again, and they aren't going to be able to quite get away. Why? Also dead. Jab's the big winner and all of that.
That's the Hunter. This is the curiosity that I was coming around, is who's going to hunt the Tinker. He's going for the Yules build. So it's probably going to be Blink Yules on the Shadow Feet to try to just shut down Abed, and there's a rotation.
That's the kill! The march! Like DJ here is going to try and maybe stack up this camp again. You think about it, both mids would love to be able to come in and contest and find this stack.
They have to be, you'd have to imagine that EHOME is calling it, just being like, by the way, ASD, there's going to be like a quad stack top 3 when you want it. As mid, they're trying to set up for the kill, and they will with the triples.
Delayed triple raise.
Denies. You see, like, Ice has the same last hits, but some of those are jungle creeps. While in comparison, Faithbeyond, he's majority just sitting in the creep wave and getting those denies for extra money.
Top lane, DJ left alone. Another Soul Assumption. Snowball could pull more in, but instead just decides to bring himself. No mana left. Does have tag team in a second, chasing all the way in. Frost Shield, well played. But Lich might end up paying the price as Jabs moves into position, although he pops a sick charge, is still living through it, and now this Visage has been able to do so much damage, they will almost find this kill into Jabs here. The second Soul Assumption going to connect and kill the God Strength from MP, but a Snowball away! Oh, good play there by Tusk. He has a shard too if he wants to, and he's going to come back before he walks away.
Nicely done, Ming. Look at this, the level, we've been talking a lot about like support levels have been very low in most of our games. This Tusk's level 5, Lich is almost 5, Visage is close to 6-2. It just battles non-stop up here.
Sinister Gaze, more damage, but Phantom's Brace, and Tianming needs to be careful. Not overextend. It's a battle for these runes.
Bottom lane though.
Trying to get it. They actually managed to find the kill. The rotation in from ASD. He's able to pick up those runes, and Lich.
So maybe they're going to try to set up, I would imagine, onto the Shadow Fiend. I think going for the Underlord is, it's still a bit hard. He is out of mana though, actually. Faithbeyond is completely
Ooh. Oh, good pull back into that wall, and that's slow.
Okay.
Continuously applying. DJ's here as well. have that Ink Swell forward, the Phantom Embrace, and eventually here they will be able to finally find that kill onto the Underlord.
Alright,
Gonna be able to find that kill onto ASD. Doesn't quite look like it. The Dispel, trying to see if he can get the Dispel though on the... Oh, the Frost Shield, and now Jab's gonna pay the price. That was his first ulti and it doesn't work.
Radiant structures.
he tried to do it smart by this one. But how's our TP situation looking on the rest of EHOME? They don't have one on SF, so I don't think they're going to try to just fight down here. They got a couple coming in, but...
Alright, they pull him in.
No Shadow Fiend.
Snowball save for the moment. Ice, has he overextended? They have the Pit of Malice down onto 2. Now the Chain Frost bounce it back and forth. Ice is going to fall. They might lose DJ as well, and it's gone terribly. Oh, EHOME, they make the rotations. They will find one kill MP, but he pays the price. They lose Jabs. Triple kill for Faith Beyond.
All right, looked like they might not want to defend because the Shadow Fiend's TP is not up, but they've got Lich, and this Underlord is incredibly tanky. Yep, pretty early, maybe even after they go for another fight here, because they've got the Medallion on the Tusk. They've got... Wait, do they have 2 Medallions, actually? Oh. Yeah, they do. They have Medallion Tusk and Medallion Visage, but yeah.
Split here. Ice gonna think about running away, although they could chase forward for more. The Soulbind onto 2, lift up onto 1, and the chase forward here as they get the vacuum away. It doesn't really do all that much though. And the Sinister Gaze follow-up, Chain Frost doesn't really bounce quite enough, it feels like. As they are gonna potentially lose Jabs. They kill off Ego though, not bad. Now the Rocket's starting to spam in from Abed, and they didn't really do it.
So they are significantly tankier inside of this fight.
He's trying to get towards those Guardian Greaves. Does have Mac almost done the jump in. ASD wants to blink in. A good Pit of Malice. The follow-up is going to be there. A Soulbind. It's on to not really the heroes that they want it to be at all. Now, the second.
Hey, the Tusk, he doesn't... He's something you can't really, like, think he doesn't do a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's true.
This guy, like, Medallion plus a punch with Tag Team is...
Oh my god.
Tons of damage.
Ice vacuum wall, but caught in the pit. Gonna eat the dirt. So Saganim's done for the Tinker.
Alright.
DD Ego.
Ooh. Lich, Innocence.
Looking for that opening, not bad. Snowball saving for the moment. Still soul binded to one of the Visage Birds. Is going to be pulled all the way in, and now going to try and get that split off. Doesn't look like it's quite going to be enough. The Chain Frost doing a lot of damage, but it was still into the BKB spend, so Lich is already dead. Everybody from Fnatic is still living through this one for the moment, and now chasing forward for more. The Requiem comes out, but it's not quite enough to kill off that Tinker. ASD wants to make it happen. It's not happening at all. They take the AoE vacuum, and now walking back through the wall. The Tinker is going in for another round. They pop the BKB from Faith Beyond, trying to run away, but it looks like this is actually pretty decent for Fnatic here.
That was perfect for Fnatic. Just like the way they got the team fight set up. The Sven got the 2 supports on the side. He was, yeah.
Fortunate there, but of course Ice, big plays there, able to surge away his buddy butt. The walk into the middle of everybody, Jabs. He's going to initiate it on right from the get-go. Has the split in 1 second, but he couldn't get it off in time. Buyback immediately. Won't throw back into this. The Snowbind, they're catching on to both of them. They jump in with the spin, bring them down to 10% HP, and Ego likely to fall here in the last second. Can they manage to find this kill? They're still chasing the Chain Frost to try and interrupt the chase coming, and the Grave Chill, the walk away, but the slowdown from the Stroke of Fate. ASD will have a blink in a second if he wants to jump up onto the high ground. The chase forward for Ego with all his stacks of Gravekeeper's Cloak running away. They will find that already down. They're trying to take Roche. This is really deadly as everybody is moving back into position. Shadow Fiend is going to be here shortly. They pop the BKB, jumps into the middle of everybody. He wants to try and take the step. He took the 70 damage count. He's beating his ass to kill him off. Now going to move in for the Roche as well. Ice, can they take it down? They're able to get the blind. The jump forward. Roche, Aegis on the ground. He's picking it up. Ice takes the Aegis. Going to come back in a second. The BKBs are going to wear off shortly. ASD just tries to TP out of there. Does not want to stick around at all. And now the spend. God's strength chasing down Faith Beyond. A stun to follow, snowball save, but it might just be to their death as the BKB has already popped. And now the chase. There's the double Stormhammer, and gonna find that Tusk as well. Gorgeous play from Fnatic as they're gonna use the Shrine, but to no avail.
Oh, so fortunate that they got the Aegis. DJ all...
I mean, it did get reclaimed immediately afterwards, but still, it's like keeping him alive in that fight. It made the difference, and
DJ gets
Sven's a hero. Oh.
ASD found him bottom, just fuels Requiem. Yeah.
Oh, Tinker. Moving in. I can't get him. Gonna break on the Lich. And actually, it's Abed that it breaks on, but they're moving up to the high ground. Faithbeyond, the one that's leading the charge. Jabs walks towards Cinderbrew, already out, trying to chase. Ice, finding a wall, not going to hit onto anybody. The whole duration of this BKB used on the snowball, and meanwhile, they're able to find the follow-up stun. Can they do it in time? ASD, he blows up Abed. He's gone. 70 seconds, they do kill off that Underlord, but now the rest of Fnatic need to get the heck out of here as the chase comes, and, well, MP lifted up again in the air. That BKB, no more use at all. The Chain Frost is going to bounce back and forth between these heroes. It is well and truly time to see if they can escape. ASD gets that BKB off, and the chase forward from the Sven wants to find the kill, but I don't think he can really do it here. The birds are chasing, the Sinister Gaze is there, and Fnatic are going to lose 3.
Oh, now it's ASD they have a ward on the high ground. As soon as he sees Abed come in, he's just like, okay, blink heals Requiem, and that's a free kill. And now, since he had Arcane Rune and he had his CDR talent, Requiem's back up again already. That's the thing, it's like you saw the Sven, as soon as he's isolated, the Viscid Familiars start beating on him, easily broken.
Tinker going to respawn now.
They're brute though, and they're hitting themselves.
It's about the best they can do, but
they will.
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to be able to find a second one. They do have another laser here from Abed in a second, but it's so scary walking up there and trying to hit one of which he's now building towards.
Yeah, he can't get, if he just gets Yules or Hexed, he's just dead in the fights.
SD jumps forward. There's the Hex trying to chase. MP there at the beginning, and they kill off DJ. He's still living to his sword for the moment, but not long enough. They do kill off that Shadow Fiend. Lift up onto one. The chase forward for more. Chain Frost is not bouncing anymore. They're all isolated, but no, but Abed, he gets caught. Oh, Ego makes the play that they needed, and again, no buyback on that Tinker as they're going to try and chase down Ice. The Yule Scepter lift up. And this has gone from bad to worse for terrible for Fnatic. We're going to Sinister Gaze back in Ice. Give the man the tip, and then send him to the grave.
Huh. I thought that might have been I was a little concerned there because he resummoned the birds as the Shadow Fiend fought back and boosted traveled on him and canceled them, but nah, they were more than strong enough as soon as he isolates the Tinker. Again, this is what I had mentioned from earlier is I love this hero, but it can be this point where you just get caught by anything and you're dead. And your 20,000 net worth is just feeling like it doesn't do that much.
ASD just asserting dominance here in the enemy team's base. Raise after raise. They kill off that Sven and set their eyes on the tier 4 towers. GG is about to be called because I don't think there's any way they stop this. Jump forward, Requiem again, find the raise, get the kill. With no regard for human life, ASD is just styling on people. They're going forward towards this Aegis as the Walrus Punch lifts up, and EHOME are going to send them home. GG.
Yeah, definite GG. ASD played this one incredibly well, and I would love to look at the lane too, the way that he played it, because the Tinker was doing great. They went to go look for runes, and him just, the Shadow Fiend using the courier constantly in the lane. Yeah. The first 5 minutes was literally
is Undying already.
You're against Visage, so what play against? I mean, you've got enough answers. Timbersaw loves playing against Visage here because you get all the reactive out.
do too about him versus the tri-lane. He's gonna suffer. And what the panel mentioned was Pango needs to have a good lane. The one good thing is, I'll say, is that it is Ice. So immediately we see ASD actually gets a very successful block.
He's been having a hell of a tournament so far.
He really has. He's been killing it. I think he came. I didn't get to look it up actually before, but I think he came from Sync, and I'm pretty sure he's pretty young, right? I think he's like 18 or 19. Young player.
Definitely.
And they're actually going to put the Lich, so they're going to make sure that this Dusa can farm. So Jab's getting the nuke level 1, they're even going to get the Snake. It doesn't actually bounce and hit the AM after he pops the counter spell to try to bounce it back, and he may actually die.
Chases forward, first blood, alright.
An instant tip. Man, these guys really like tipping each other.
They do.
Alright, that's great. I like this move a lot, but when you get that big armor and it's obnoxious.
ASD, God, taking so much damage there from that Snake, and throw out the stun onto Jabs, but this is going to be a continuing problem for that Mage. This MP tries to sort of go toe-to-toe here with Faithbeyond, and meanwhile, Ego dies in the bottom lane, so this ends up going...
spell versus Medusa. But Medusa's still leading 13-4, but AM being slowed down, but also getting his own last hits. We see the Reflect come out, but...
I mean, it's a little telegraphed when that happens. As Jab's going to take a power shot there, wants to chase in here. Tianming, who's in some trouble, does have a Hex still, and the jump in from ASD. Doesn't have any more mana left on this anti-mage, but they might be able to bring down Jabs. Needs 2 more hits here, and they're going to find it. Jay rolls in, but late game, but AM does sort of cause some issues.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't think EHOME is feeling too much under the gun to actually just force the issue here, because they have an AM versus Dusa. So they also have, it's not like they're playing a 4 Protect 1, they're playing with a Visage. And we saw what Ego can do in that last game too. Like, sure, ASD was popping off as the Shadow Fiend, but in the back lines, this Visage was doing a significant amount of damage constantly in every single fight.
They throw it out, yeah, and obviously it's much easier to protect the Medusa than it is the Tinker. As Faithion maybe has gone a bit too far here. Innocence wants to heal, and Soul Rip gonna do it, but quite enough it looks like. Is MP chasing? One more Whirling Death. Should be able to find that kill. Can't TP out and use the TP there.
Yeah, he did use the TP. His Kraken Shell actually popped and removed both of the Whirling Death stacks initially, but yeah, it's 6-second cooldown. Very low, and when Timber hits 6, that's when it's, yeah, you have kill threshold on 500
Dire's top tower is under
Invasion is one thing that they're gonna have to consider on the side of EHOME, because it's already a 4K advantage for Fnatic, and you have to imagine they've been like stacking and getting all these things prepared for the Dusa, so they have to be able to invade with the Visage, and they can, but Undying and Lion, a little bit tougher.
Oh my god, Faithion, they rotate in, wanting to find this, the slow, the Ravage to try and turn it. He's gonna heal back up again. Innocence, the one that's turned upon now.
Dire's middle tower is
Looks
under
like he might be able to walk away also, or MP just doesn't care and he's gonna walk in Whirling Death and maybe find a kill with the Chakram and a punch.
Oh,
got him good.
MP dropped his Arcane Boots to Soul Ring too while he's going for that kill.
That's dangerous. X, chase,
Bango's here.
rolling in. The fine Tianming. Second hit here on the roll, another roll in from the roll boulder.
But with the lane setup they decided to do, having this Pango bottom, having the Lich just sitting in the mid lane, it's been incredibly advantageous for Fnatic. So was definitely a bit wrong.
And Faithion is just getting worked here. Like, MP can move into position every time. That Whirling Death is going to be taken off now, but they move in, want to find the return kill, and this is big. The Mana Void. Get him.
Fork, this is amazing. I can literally just farm to my own content in the mid lane.
They're bringing numbers here. They want to bring in and see if they can defend this Timber Saw, and as soon as they see that Frost Shield, they're like, we need to get out. ASD maybe in some trouble. They didn't quite manage to find a silence or a pull from that Lich, and since dropping the Tombstone, they have the Magnetize onto 2, chasing further forward for this. As Jabs trying to take down that Tomb. They built that Finger of Death, so Jabs is going to go down as well as the Lion, and just like that, it's 2-for-1 trade. Further forward, they're looking for Faithion. And it looks like they will be able to find and kill that Tidehunter as well. Fnatic are just running over him.
This Timber is just, they don't have a way to actually deal with him at all right now. ASD in the mid. Pressure on Medusa, but yeah, I mean, MP's Timber is a problem.
Medusa does not do this incredibly fast, bringing absolutely everybody for this one.
And she does not have Stone Gaze.
Oh, DJ, he's going to walk in.
Is it?
Oh, and that is a big interrupt there. The Chain Frost, it will start to bounce. Between the Visage Familiars now, and Abed still wanting to stick around in here. Good bit of damage, but the Ravage going to connect onto 3, trying to take down that Pangolier. Almost kill off Jabs, but not quite. And now MP has shown up as well. Going to try and Timber Chain forward, see if they can find it. Abed takes down that Tombstone, and Ice rolling through. They get 2 of the Familiars, and now maybe also going to be able to kill off this Tidehunter. My god, Fnatic.
Look at Ego. MP is just chasing. He's got Chakram as well to slow him down, and can he actually finish it off?
Chill. Oh, good dodge. Another dodge. Ego, he's just got his juke shoes on. Can he get out of here, though? He has a resummon? I don't think it's going to happen.
No. DJ even just commits the Magnetize as well.
Down as Ice jumps forward, looks for the lucky shot. There's the Hex. But the teammate is just left. Like, I don't want to be around you anymore.
Goodbye, Lion.
On here, another jungle. They do kill off finally that Lion, but the Chain Frost bouncing yet again. An MP in the middle of all of these heroes after they kill off the Lich. Can he escape from this? They don't really have the best lockdown in the world. He's going to Timber Chain away, might be able to find the stun.
Look at the
Familiars.
ASD's down.
They want this one, can't quite get that stun safely.
DJ does not mind being like kind of like frontliner. He's 1800 HP as an Earth Spirit.
Oh, Tianming coming around from the backside, but as soon as they kill off that Undying, they realize we have to stop this battle. Faithbeyond is also going to die, dominating.
Top 3 net worth. Blink Vanguard. He's got like everything he absolutely needs on this Pangolier to secure these fights. And it's 12k gold lead, and they're looking for
Oh, good silence there. They kill off the AM. Big play. All it takes is a roll in with the Geomagnetic Grip, and they got him caught. Lion. I mean,
This is getting out of getting out of hand. Been out of hand. They're already knocking the high ground.
they just took 2 Dominator creeps and both the Familiars. Abed's got everything that he needs. The resummon here, if they die right now, this is going to be absolutely terrible. And MP game that stacks up a reactive armor. Faithbeyond, he gets off his Ravage, but what's your follow-up here? There's nothing left. They kill off that Tide Hunter.
That's shame.
And GG.
I think they just don't have damage at all. 18 minutes GG, Fnatic.
Medusa finishes off the Meteor Hammer. And, well, that's about all you need to know.
They weren't able to, I mean, they lost their lanes pretty handedly.
Big fan of having 2 squishy range supports, but at this point it might be the best if you can get.
Some catch, some stun, some like shaman maybe it could be good.
Camps too. Oh man. All right, Weaver's gonna farm into the tower.
This is the new hotness right here. I like this a lot.
That's cool. I saw what Faithbeyond was able to do on Darkseer the other day versus Ramsey's Juggernaut, right?
Yeah. That's true. Against the Weaver, we'll see if he can have similar results.
Yeah,
and then immediately, he rotates bottom and able to find a kill on the Ice with Boulder Smash taken through. And Weaver, in the meantime, gonna have to burn through some of his regen to stay in that lane as Innocence gets punched by jabs, chase forward, Frost Shield. That's a lot of damage. He does have still, if he wants to maybe turn here, since just gonna get pummeled down, and Ice also gonna die. Oh, good salve up though, and that might keep him alive long enough. They go up for the root, and now chasing forward for more. The longest chase in the world, but eventually, Lich gonna have your life, I think.
Oh my god, how many mangoes did jabs have to use for this?
Punch! Got him.
Did he use 3 mangoes for that?
He might have. Yeah, Faithbeyond just comes back in here.
He's just going to push the wave in. He's going to try to make them lose as much as possible if they want to try to pressure him. So they actually can't go for the pressuring because, yeah, they'll miss way too many creeps. And he's going to go try to catch the second creep with the Surge, and he should be able to. As bottom, Ice again.
Again in trouble. Moving in, the punch, the Soul Assumption, another kill as that Tide Hunter is going to...
Anybody, really. Much better start for EHOME this time around. And Drow as well, having a great farming time versus the Dusa. Can't get harassed as much. Like last time, it was an anti-mage versus double range, just getting poked every single time. Drow Ranger has incredibly long attack range.
Abed going to be rooted there, down to about half HP. As Innocence is going to get ran at. They have the Frost Shield forward, having already used the root. They can't dispel it. Now the roll forward misses on Abed. They're going to try and go for the kickback. It's really tough to find that angle, and so instead, Earth Spirit lifted under the tower. They'll find the kill onto Jabs. That actually keeps the Drow alive. And now see if they can find this kill onto Abed. There's another roll in a second, and tries to go for it. Misses! Oh! Just barely off the mark. Great play from Abed.
The little...
Faithbeyond pops Mango. Turns on to DJ yet again. I mean, as much as this has been pretty good for Faithbeyond, Weaver's still been able to farm and get basically top CS at this point, as mid lane again, they're punching into Abed. ASD, seeing what he can do, needs a couple more hits. The roll, can't dodge that one. And they find the kill onto Abed, and this is the strength of Earth Spirit too. I mean, he takes so much damage and lives underneath all those tower shots.
Versus a level 5 Tide.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And they're glyphing the wave and putting pressure on.
That Wild King Ripper alive and rolling forward here in a second, possibly by this Earth Spirit, staving the stun. They punch the DD rune, every dang thing. He will have that frost armor on him now, which makes him a little bit more tanky. And well, actually, DJ roaming into this one as well. They don't quite have level 6 yet on Ice. They'd love to be able to ravage this one, but looks like instead they are going to be able to find the kill on the tower and possibly a kill on the DJ here. Ming moves forward, gives him the punch.
E-rune. And it's her spirit. He just walks under the tower. I mean, people have said it time and time again. I mean, 3.8 strength gain. This hero is incredibly tanky, and he's setting up again for Ice.
He's gonna die again here. Soul Assumption punch done.
Well, he's got the Crimson coming out of the courier. Yeah, the full thing.
You see some movement in here. Faithion. MP is there as well. The lift from DJ. Ice has the Ravage. Gonna connect.
Stolen Familiars.
Both heroes. Stolen Familiars. Okay. It's not gonna be able to keep him alive though. Faithion needs to run here, it looks like. So they are finally gonna have the Crimson Guard. He's taking all of the creeps. He takes down Jabs. Did he actually do anything else here? He's just gonna walk away.
No, he's gone. Oh my god.
He kills Lich.
The Crimson Guard delivery pops the guard. MP's trying to go for the chase down. There's another surge. He's got the shrine available to Faithion. Will be just fine as they're invading on the other side too.
Oh dear lord. Medusa in a hell of a lot of trouble, and Abed is gonna just fall, it looks like. MP. Like they want to find it, but that's just going to be the false promise, and Innocence is going to live. They roll forward, find the stun, is going to be able to have the secondary silence. The Gust is there, and one by one, EHOME dominate Fnatic.
Finish their gaze and a Ravage.
And it looks like he might be dead here in a second. The Surge to Drought Ranger. Just give him the one punch and then a couple of Gusts, and yep, done and dusted.
But now full mech, full Crimson Guard. I mean, EHOME is definitely ready to look at pink fights.
And Ice, the one that they're going to look after first, slowing down Abed and now pummeling into another. They're going to be able to find the silence onto 2. That's on the Medusa, so no Stone Gaze to follow this one up, but they are going to get the vacuum wall back onto 4. Not bad at all. ASD looking like he might die here, though, as Rubik was able to steal the wall, actually vacuum, excuse me. Try and turn this around, ASD. And they kill it off in time. A good magnetize. It's on to 3. ASD has the false promise and is living through this one, at least for the moment, but needs to back away now. With the Shadow Blade, the right clicks, it's finally enough, and they have overextended. Fnatic punish.
That was, I mean, they want to take a fight, but that one right there is in a pretty... Smokes on Bounty Runes is something we see a lot more often. EHOME was kind of waiting for somebody, and are they going to find Ego? They are.
Oh, they got the chase. And going to find that kill. And the quick tip
melts.
They did drop the wall there as well.
And they get the Familiars too.
Easy little pickup. Beyond, going to be wrapped around upon. MP is there, DJ in the area as well, and Steel, Surge, run. Does he get out?
He's going to try to make space, but yeah, Bug is on him. He throws down the wall. He's just trying to make some time, make up as much time as he can.
Can vacuum back into it maybe afterwards, but he does end up going down.
Yep.
Of Fnatic, bottom lane, their pressure is going on. They've already taken Tissue Tower. That's dangerous. That's really scary.
A lot of mana from Abed.
Needs to get the heck out of there.
He is down to 200. They passed him the bottle again to make sure they can heal up. It's BKB, so
yeah,
should feel pretty safe at not dying. He only dies if he gets
a tier 3 tower though.
Stun lock.
Top lane, Ego just takes it.
Okay, nice.
Very well played. MP, seeing if they can maybe find a punish. They do have that break, like you talked about. The silence afterwards doesn't have a way to crack and chill this one off. No greens, no nothing, no Ravage. They pull back in Abed. He's going to be stunned for absolutely ever. They're able to find the kill with one last proc there from the marksmanship. And huge win for EHOME.
He just bought a butterfly. He doesn't have buyback. That's a Rax.
That might be more potentially. They get it right there. Okay.
Okay, he just got it. I was like, oh my god, he just got enough gold for it. I was like, oh my goodness.
Well, with the buyback now, they're still able to survive through that, but I mean, it goes to show how strong it was. You just talked about it.
So close to having it to be able to remove that Gust. He desperately needs it. They've got Stolen Familiar, so DJ, he is sending them to scout this Roche, but Roche is dying very quickly.
Now, Bugs, it's going to go out as well. They realize what's happening, moving into all of them. It's a pretty good route. They get hot by the slow as well, and able to get the Aegis onto ASD. Silence there, onto the Lich, and now the walk away. They got what they came for. They're going to be happy backing out for now, at least. Although, well, Fnatic wants some more. DJ throwing down those stones. They're able to catch them, and well, just like that, they're able to pick up at least one kill. So, double for MP.
Trapping their base, wait for next Roche. They feel pretty confident taking the fights. Probably just also because they have a wall replica that's amazing.
Maybe trying to catch them out. This is a bold move. MP. Oh my god! And now the vacuum wall with the stuns coming down. The Ravage though to try and interrupt, and Abed walks in the middle of all of them. The Stone Gaze is working and might actually be able to make this fully go in, but the roll in now. A little bit off the mark coming from Chongqing, and Ice down very low. The Chain Frost bouncing back and forth. They've already lost 2. A buyback comes from the Lich, but unfortunately that is going to be also the Weaver going down, finding the kickback onto the Medusa to keep Abed closer and closer. They do use that Sinister Gaze to pull ASD closer, but he is just going to be able to tear them apart. Ultra kill for ASD, and this man who has done everything gets his Rampage stolen. There you go, but he eventually picks it up.
And then he dies to the wall. Replicate illusion. What an ending for ASD there. Oh my god, this, like, he had great, and he kept her stunned the entire duration of that fight.
Oh my god, and this hits so hard right now. ASD hitting this tier 4 towers. The Rampage to top it all off, and well, this is going to be a very hard hold for Fnatic at this last time. The disarm is there, they have a glyph, doing what they possibly can to see if they can stay in this game. But it's not looking like it's going to happen. There's going to be the Manta trying to stay alive a little bit longer. They've broken the Medusa. They're going to beat into Abed. Can they quite find that kill? Honestly, it looks like it's going to be search away DJ, trying to save a life. That actually is going to be able to keep him alive a little bit longer. Well, also the Stone Gaze. Lich is going to come back alive in a second. He's going to have this Frost Shield to try and keep these buildings alive. I don't know if it's going to quite be enough. There's going to be the False Promise still trying desperately to hang on. Fnatic want to stay in this upper bracket. They're going to have this Tiebreaker back alive again in a second. All of the auras are there. The mech pops up as well, trying to keep everybody alive. He's breaking that marksmanship. Abed still trying desperately to live. He's on top of this drought. Can they keep Abed alive? He's doing everything they possibly can. The damage mitigation coming out from the anchor smash, but it's not quite there. Magnetized on absolutely everybody. Abed, are you really doing this right now? And everybody's staying alive from Fnatic. EHOME went too far. They only get a Rax for that.
Oh my god! He kept getting the anchor.
Medusa does it very, very well.
Another familiar steal coming out from DJ.
DJ, I mean, and stealing the Surge to get Abed out of trouble as well. They're walking down this lane. They've already used the glyph. I mean, if you're Fnatic, do you think about just going for tier 4s?
Looks like they're trying to. He's getting disarmed constantly by Innocence.
I mean, they're going to slowly chip away at these. They still have 47 seconds and needs to walk outside of that wall right now. The vacuum pulls it back in. The Ravage to try and interrupt. Can they do this? The stolen vacuum. Ruben pulls it back in. The Chain Frost trying to take down all of the Radiant team, but it looks like they are going to be able to escape for the moment. Still living. Abed up at full HP. Absolutely all of Fnatic is alive, but they might have finally gone a bit too far. They want to play it safer, it looks like, and maybe just take down these racks. He takes down the ranged racks and the melee barracks, and Fnatic are going to back out now. Their hope's alive.
Nobody died. Nobody died there in that. They're looking at the pace now.
On the high ground, they're baiting it all out. They pull it back in again. The vacuum Crow is still not alive. All of EHOME. Can they kill them all off? A secondary vacuum coming from Faith Beyond. Everybody is just so tanky in these fights. Jabs trying to walk away. Can they catch him out? Ego is there. They come in from the back line though. ASD. He's being isolated though. Can they get away? It doesn't look like Drought's going to be able to escape for the moment. Faith Beyond almost dead is going to fall. He buys back immediately as well. Tidehunter does still have buyback if he wants to do it, and somehow Abed is still living through all this, but all the rest of his team is gone, and there's the Hurricane Pike. It looks like Medusa is finally gonna fall. 2 minutes on the sidelines.
And now they should be able to go for that throne.
Oh my god.
And they call it, yeah. The wrap around there from ASD, TPing on the shrine, and yeah, 3-man Gust, and like you said, I mean, everybody's just so damn tanky in this game, but EHOME able to dish out just a little bit more damage, and yeah, these vacuums actually from both sides are pretty crazy. They both, I mean, everybody had fun. Look at them. They're